Okay, folks, we're at the second, not the main post office, but the second post office in Clarksville, Tennessee. It's on Ringgold Drive, right off of 101st Airborne Division Road. Coming in the backside because of where I parked and stuff like that. But anyway, authorized vehicles only. No right turn, authorized vehicles. That gate is definitely blocked and locked. There's no trespassing sign on there. A little bit of screening over here. Not sure why they're screening everything there. One-way traffic through this way. One-way traffic. The opposite. A couple of different entrances in here. There's been a couple of accidents in the parking lot, mainly because of I think their traffic pattern. Really kind of hot. I didn't check the temperature before I started, but today's the 30th of July. We're going to try this door over here. It's not marked, not posted. I would assume that it's locked. Nope, it's open. Now, we're not going to go in just yet. Nice big parking lot. Looks like it's a little busy today. Or at the moment, anyway. Handicapped parking. Don't let me stop you, ma'am. Handicapped parking, van accessible. Some people coming in with their packages. I'm gonna go out to the sign and then around the other side towards the back, see what kind of signage is on that fence. A crazy traffic pattern to this parking lot. Anyway, so really, all right, it's not zooming in. I don't know what's wrong with this gimbal. It was acting a little funny when I put the phone on it. But anyway, you see, this is Ringgold over here. This is Ringgold over here, not Fort Campbell Boulevard. But it says Fort Campbell Boulevard, Ringgold Mill Station, Clarksville, Tennessee. So I don't really get it. But anyway. So this is the entrance over here I was talking about. Main entrance is back that way. That's kind of unique. Collection boxes. You see that right there? It's not going to let me zoom in on it. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this gimbal. It's not letting me zoom in or out. Let's see if I can get it this way. There it is. Fasten seatbelts. Tennessee is a seatbelt state law. Seatbelt state. Anyway, no left turn. Authorized vehicles only. Really odd. There's no sign in here that says U.S. government property like you usually see on post offices. Nothing's stopping me from going in here, so I'm going to take a peek. And I'll stay out of their way. Employee parking, obviously. There's plenty of them out on the road, I guess. See all that? I don't see any signage on here at all. Not that I'm complaining, but I'm just gonna go out here and take a peek. Well, all right, maybe this explains it. That's right here, USPS Connect Local, drop off at the back door. All right, so maybe we're all cool here. Well, beyond that Penske truck is the three, I think there was 2 box trucks and another semi back there. Property's in real good shape. Looks like it's maintained. I don't see a whole bunch of trash and stuff floating around. So it looks like it's in good shape. I'm gonna go up to that back door over there. Let's take a peek there. Looking for any signage. It's funny that it's fenced and they're allowing you to walk around back here. It seems kind of weird. So there we have it. Clerk over there doing his thing. Drop off over on the other side. So you can bring packages and drop them off at the dock here? Is that the theory?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you go over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, I charged this thing last night too, so I don't understand why it's acting goofy. Might need a hard reset. Maybe even a firmware update, I'm not sure. More handicapped parking. This is for the workers, obviously. We're inside the fence. Not a whole lot to see in here. I do see quite a few tags from out of Montgomery County. Saw a couple of Stewart County, some Kentucky ones. We're not that far from the Kentucky border here. I'd say as the crow flies, it might be 5 or 6 miles up the road. I used to live up that way. Fasten your seatbelt. I guess that's a reminder for all of us. Fasten your seatbelt. Fasten your seatbelt out by the road too. Postal Service is looking out for us, I guess. Old Glory, POW flag. Lost but not forgotten. Always. Thank you for your service. Thanks for the wave. We'll wait for these folks to go in. I'm not going to go to the window right away. I'm going to try to find poster 7. So what do we got for signage here? No animals permitted except service animals. protect yourself and others. Not a mask mandate, but look on here. It says up immediately, no takedown date. Up immediately, no takedown date. Where is it? Right there. The post office usually has an up and down date. So it's just a recommendation. No firearm exclusion. Even on the front where I came across, nothing on the front saying firearms restrictions. Your mailboxes, rent a box. It's not a bad deal. You don't like having your mailbox on your property, or you can't, you know, homeowner associations and stuff like that. Well, look at this. No boxes back this far. They must have either overestimated the demand, or the demand wasn't there, so they pulled the boxes out. But no signage on this building as far as firearms go. I actually took my holster off today. I was going to come in with the holster, but my first post office, I decided I'm going to err on the side of caution a little bit before I did that. Service center, you can fill out your couple of pens, waste, mailbox, local, all that kind of stuff. This is pretty decimated. I think at one point they used to have a clerk in here that used to sell you your boxes and packing materials and all that kind of stuff. Flat rate box. Flat rate box. I might actually need one or two of those. I might get one. One or two of those. Yeah, I might do that. Your boxes. Yeah. Clerk over there. What's going on? How are we doing today? Doing all right. I told you I was busy. 6 or 8 people waiting in line in front of me. Still can't get this gimbal to zoom. Somebody at the transaction desk, just one person. I'll bet you we ran into lunch despite trying to avoid it. Okay. We're used to having markers on the floor. Yeah. Not down this way. We need to be re-educated. She had everybody slide over. She said there's markers on the floor. They're certainly not 6 feet apart, and not anymore anyway. Janitor's doing too good of a job, maybe. For 9-inch tiles, I think. 10-inch, maybe. So, anyway. Our kindergarten training markers on the floor have been removed or just completely worn off over time. You know, 2.5 years sitting on the floor. People scuffing their feet. Maintenance guy. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna drop out real quick here, man. I'm looking for something. I didn't look for poster 7. I think it's over there. You can go ahead up behind you. I don't see poster 7. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't see poster 7. And I didn't bring my copy with me. Where's poster 7? Yeah, so we got no poster 7. Sir? Yeah, no poster 7. Poster 7 is MIA. Yep, no poster 7. Yeah, everybody recalls. Oh, never mind, I'm going to grab a couple of those boxes. I got to get something to the kids and grandkids. No poster 7. Hallmark, just in case you missed Nana's birthday. Nana's birthday, Pepe's birthday, just a reminder. Everybody has gift cards. Oh, there you go. Just a reminder. Just a reminder. And then you got 1, 2, 3. Rightfully so, they should be there. You got another one over here. One staring me down way up. Whoops, sorry. Way over there. One staring me down. Anyway. Look at that. What year is this one? Good God, it is here. Let's see. I completely missed it. Doesn't look right. Look at that. Poster 7, May 1995. There's at least 3 revisions of that document that I'm aware of. I think the last one came out in 2018. That's woefully bad. So we'll see if we can have a conversation with the postmaster. I don't think anybody's in. It could be sharing one postmaster between the two locations, or even like Stewart County's not that far from here. It's really small. You know, cost cutting and Congress stealing from the Postal Workers Retirement Fund and not funding the place correctly. That's kind of why some of us auditors, we take a peek at the grounds, make sure the lawn's mowed, the flag's not frayed. There's no trash strewn all over the property and stuff like that. I didn't see any masks in the parking lot. That's about a first. Yeah, there's another one. Another camera up there looking right at me. Poster 7. Wow, 1995. I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine they don't mail them to themselves. I wonder what the other one is downtown off of Madison Street. What year theirs is? Same postmaster. It's probably the same condition. I don't even know. Photography, news, and advertising. Commercial purposes is still on there. Photographs of news for news purposes. I don't have my glasses on. May be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, and auditoriums. Blah blah blah. Anyway, poster 7 is up. I didn't think it was. It didn't look right. Oh, I don't have my wallet. Shoot. I took my wallet out. I'll put this back. I'll have to come back in. Sorry about that. Yes, sir. Can I get a couple of stamps? Is your postmaster in?
Postmaster's at the main post office on Winwood.
Okay.
We don't have a postmaster. We have a manager.
Can I just make you aware that poster 7 over there, the first one on the wall, it's last dated right on that document is 1995. The newest one, I know there's been 3 revisions since that one. The latest one was published in 2018.
So you'd like to speak to the supervisor?
I can. I mean, if you want to pass it along to the supervisor or the postmaster. I need 2 stamps. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm not paying it. I forgot my wallet. I needed a couple of boxes too. You want me to wait for the supervisor?
You can step to the blue door.
Okay.
One second.
Oh, you want me to tell you I need a paper receipt?
On the screen, you can ask
Yes,
you
sir.
if you prefer a printed and email receipt.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, we value your feedback.
Hey, I will, honestly. And I appreciate you guys, your professionalism, that kind of stuff.
No worries. You step to the blue door. Next person.
The service door, the postmaster. That's what I thought it was. The postmaster's being shared between at least two. The other one's probably just as big as this one. The backyard might not be quite as big. It's been there a lot longer. I think, if I remember right, it was built in the 1960s. LBJ built a lot of post offices just so you could go down in infamy or be infamous. I'm not sure. I guess I'll have to look up those two definitions. So we wait. Does anybody notice the stamps are actually smaller? Kind of like a double dog or a ring ding. Twinkies, whoopie pies, they're all smaller. Must be inflation. Raise the interest rate another 3/4 of a percentage point. We continue to wait. Mine's gotten shorter since I've been here. Not yet. Yes, sir. I'm doing a First Amendment audit of the post office today.
Can't let you come in here.
No. It's a restricted area. I just did the lobby and stuff like that, and I bought a couple of stamps. But part of what allows us to be here is Poster 7, the rules and regulations for the post office. That's not what Poster 7 says, but that poster over there is woefully outdated. It's dated 1995. The last one came out in 2018. This poster right here And if you read photography for news, advertising, and commercial purposes, it's right on here, and it's still on the new one. I'm not going to argue with you. It's Poster 7, and Homeland Security has already said that it is okay for citizens to video the performance of their of our employees in the performance of their duties. Thank you for your time, sir. I'm not going to argue with him. Just going to call the cops. I'm going to wait here for a little bit just in case he called them. Can't record here. I didn't ask him for access to the back. It's a restricted area. So we're going to sit here and record. Nearest precinct here is probably about 8 to 10 miles down the road, down Fort Campbell Boulevard. That's over there. But I'm not going to give up ground here. I tried to make him aware of a mistake that he has. He's a supervisor. You calling the police? I'm going to wait for them. I'm not afraid of them. Can I have your name, sir? Can I have your name, sir?
I need my permission to film me, so you need to get out of my face with that. Right?
There is no expectation of privacy in public.
You can't film here. I'm letting you know.
The Poster 7 disagrees with you.
You can't film in my line.
So does Homeland Security. Homeland Security memo 2018. They'll see. I'll call the postal inspector down in Nashville. Don't make anything up now. I got everything on film. Video, sorry, digital video. I'm old school. I can't be recording inside the lobby. Not according to Poster 7. He's having a nice long conversation with somebody. What are you hiding at the post office as the supervisor? Honestly, what are you hiding? He wouldn't let me see his ID. Can I get the phone number and name of your postmaster?
I'm in charge right now to the postmaster.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can go downtown. And I can call Nashville, the Postal Inspector's office. Yeah, I can. Just like you can. If you call the inspector's office, they'll let you know that I'm talking truth here. Well, I better put my my mask up. Hot out here. Glad I went pee first. He's still on the phone, babbling to somebody, crying on somebody's shoulder. Just a reminder. No, there they are. One of them, anyway. Unit number 9573. How's it going, officer? Sorry about dragging you out here, but he was being a little bit difficult.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to him first, or you want to talk to me?
I'd
Reporting.
Like to talk to you.
Okay.
We got a call.
I'm here exercising my First Amendment right, and I noticed in there, I didn't even see it. It didn't look right. Poster 7. If you go in where they line up, there's 5 posters there. The first one on the left on the top is poster 7. That is how we're supposed to conduct ourselves on postal property. It's been around for decades.
Okay, so
That one is dated 1995. And I went through, I bought a couple, I forgot my wallet, so I was going to get a couple of boxes while I was here because I have some stuff to mail, but I bought the stamps anyway. And I waited for this gentleman to come to the door to notify him that that poster, there's been 3 revisions to that poster. That's how long it's been hanging there. Right? The last one came out in 2018, and the rules for photography in lobbies, foyers, the open space, the public space, I didn't ask to go into any restricted area. I didn't try to go into any restricted area. I started out over there, went all the way around the building to the box drop and back again before I came in the building.
Okay. You said you don't have your wallet on. You say you don't have an ID on you?
No, why do I need the ID?
Well, right now this is an investigation in reference.
Well, that's fine, but I don't necessarily, I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't broken any.
Okay, so until I determine that.
Okay.
Fine. So you don't have your ID on you?
No, and I'm not going to ID myself.
So you're not going to ID yourself? Okay.
No.
So here's the thing.
I mean, if we get to the point where you're going to arrest me for
So
some
they do
sort of
want you
misbehavior.
trespassed, okay, which they can do.
Well, I've never heard that from him, so you know how trespass works. If he says you're trespassed from the property, at that point, I have to. That's my warning, and I have to have an opportunity to leave. He has not trespassed me from the building.
Okay, so he told our call takers that he wants you trespassed. So I'm gonna let you know that he wants you trespassed. Okay. With that, I have to have your information because we do a report.
No, you don't, because I haven't gotten my warning yet, ma'am.
Okay, this is. Your
I'm not
point.
trying to be.
I'm letting you
That's
know
fine.
they
That's
want you
fine. No,
trespassed.
I get it.
And I understand that, but you do have to give us information because, like I said, we do a report. And
Right, and then you're
documents
also
all
going to run me
trespass.
through NCIC.
Okay.
You're right.
I
You're
still
right,
have to have your
and I'm not
information.
afraid of that. But there's no need to run me through the system.
Okay, so you're going to give me your information for the report?
I am not.
Go
Good
ahead.
citizen, Joe Navy, whatever you want to call me. I haven't broken any laws. I could have walked out after I made my transaction and made note of this and published it online, and that they would have been getting phone calls. But I took the extra step to notify this man that his poster is outdated.
Okay.
That's my point.
Okay. So
I don't think I broke any law here.
Okay, well, you're out here filming other people and it's making them uncomfortable, which is affecting their business.
Right, but I mean, you're law enforcement, not comfort police. You follow me?
Okay,
But
if
right.
It feels like you're harassing his customers.
No, and I can show you. I can send somebody at the department my video. You guys can go and look at it. I consciously avoided the customers even when I was waiting in line eight deep.
We got other customers calling in. We have more than just one call from him. We have a call from the customers as well.
Okay, but I wasn't filming them.
Okay.
I mean, by happenstance, if I move the camera or something like that.
They
But
felt uncomfortable with you having the camera in their vicinity. Okay, so to them, they didn't feel comfortable with it.
so where do we go next? I'm telling you, I'm not going to
So I need your
ID.
information so that I can
I'm
do
telling
a
you, I'm not
report.
going to ID. Where do we
You're
go
not
from
gonna
here?
give me- Okay. All right. Well, stand right here. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna go talk to this woman.
Ma'am, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, I'll give it to you in a minute.
Okay. All right. Unit 8746.
How are you doing today?
Good, and you?
Pretty good. Are you
Sorry to drag you guys out here in the heat. He doesn't get it. I'm exercising my First Amendment right to photograph in public, and it's authorized by the Postal Service as well as Homeland Security. And his poster is outdated, and he didn't want to listen to. Okay then. He didn't want to listen to my recommendation that he seek out a new poster because that one's dated 1995. The new one's 2018.
Did you just finish doing business here?
I did.
Okay.
I was going to get a couple of boxes, but I forgot my wallet. So I got the stamp. I had change in my pocket, so I got my stamps, but I didn't get my boxes.
Are you doing like
So now I can't go to the post office.
Are you doing like a documentary or something?
YouTube, Rumble, that kind of stuff. I mean, I got a following. It's a First Amendment audit. I mean, we are allowed, and Supreme Court of the United States said that just like I can film you, I can go into City Hall. I can film my public employees in the performance of their duties. The Supreme Court has ruled on that numerous times, and that's exactly what I'm doing here today.
I think what they're just trying to do is have you trespass on their property.
Right, you're going to trespass me from public property.
They can,
I did nothing wrong.
right, but so like let's say you were at Walmart and they wanted to trespass.
That's private property. That's different. That's private property. This is public property. We all own this. We don't own Walmart. Follow me? That's private property. If you come on my on my property without a warrant, you're trespassing, correct? Right? No. All right, you don't want to get in trouble with the city councilor. I get it. That's cool. I'm not trying to be difficult here. Oh, look, I got another one. Oh, two more. 2413. And I don't necessarily look to draw a crowd, but I'm kind of impressed that we've got this big of a turnout. That is Unit 2960, Clarksville Police Department. All for a man with a camera. So you're not willing to ID for me?
Sorry?
You're not willing to ID for me?
My name's Officer
Hyatt badge number? Or 2563? Officer?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, sir. Yourself?
I'm well. Joining us.
I'm today's troublemaker.
What's the temperature out here, you think? It's not
I
105.
think it's like 93, 94.
Feels good, though. Isn't that sad? We think 93
Yeah.
feels good.
Sorry for dragging you guys out here in the heat.
That's okay.
I'm here exercising my First Amendment. That First Amendment gives me the ability to go into a post office and film my experience. Also, my federal employees in the performance of their duties.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. There's a poster in there if one of you guys want to. She hasn't made her way into the building yet, but if you where the line goes there before you turn the corner, you look, there's 5 posters on the wall. The one on the upper left is poster 7.
Uh-huh.
That one is dated, and that was the reason I stopped at his window, but it's dated 1995. There's been 3 revisions to that notice.
What's it say? What's the
It
poster
kept,
say?
your behavior, what your behavior is supposed to be on postal property.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's up there.
Okay.
Photography is over to the left. I think it's 1 or 2 paragraphs down.
Okay.
Homeland Security has even made a memo. They came out in 2010. They redacted that, reissued it in 2018, and said that it is okay for citizens. This cannot be seen as criminal activity.
Okay. All right.
I know what I'm talking about. I didn't come to cause any trouble. I got my stamps. I could have come around the corner and simply left.
Yeah.
I asked to talk to the supervisor because the poster was outdated.
Okay.
Right?
Is
And
that when you pulled up the
and he
camera
wants to
then?
throw me out of the building.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It's
I
just
see
the
you
way
wearing
of the
a
world.
Navy hat. Were you in the Navy?
22 good ones.
Wow, good for you, man. Thanks for your service. When'd you retire?
2009.
Wow, that's a long.
Yeah. December
What'd you do
2000.
for
I
the
got
Navy?
some broken service in there.
Okay.
I went in 82 in December, and I got out 99. I got out. I was done. The wife was like, "You're never home." The kids are missing
Spend a
you and
lot
all
of
that
time
kind of stuff.
ship-based or land-based?
Well, before 9/11, and I love hearing the Army guys complain about the last 20 years, and I sympathize with them. But at the same time, we were doing 9, 10, 11-month deployments
Yeah.
when they were sitting here at Fort Campbell.
Yeah, I was one of those Army guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I retired. I
smarter
spent
than that.
time in Fort Belvoir, so we worked right alongside.
Yeah,
we were at a
yeah.
hospital, so the Navy and the Air Force and the Army were all together.
Yeah.
That's why I asked. I had a good time. I
Yeah,
learned a lot
you
from
remember
sailors.
Grenada?
I didn't go.
No.
Remember it.
Yeah, that was politely, it was a shit show. We couldn't talk to anybody but the Marines, the Army, and I mean, you probably know the story. They used a cell phone or somebody's landline phone to call Fort Bragg for help.
Oh wow! No, I
Yeah,
didn't
look
hear
it up.
that.
It's a tragic story.
That is tragic, right?
Because the Air Force and the Army had one type of radios, and the Navy and Marine Corps had a different type, and they didn't talk to one another. How brilliant is that?
So smart. I bet they fixed it after that. I bet.
Yeah. We have, I mean, even before I got out, we had integrated command stations. You'd have Air Force at one, Army,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
What
So
was
you
your
had
job?
coordinators.
What'd you do?
Operations specialist.
What's that for? I know it
I
means
worked
in
in,
the Army, but
we did radar, intel, communications,
So you had to like tie all the little pieces together.
Right. Essentially, what we work in the Combat Information Center.
Yeah.
And what we do is we bring all the information together and get, okay, Captain, how do you want to fight the ship?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was an E9 when I retired.
Yeah.
So some of that stuff went through me. Usually I tried to look at it before the boss. Just try to prevent him or her, depending on who it was.
So you did 20 plus?
31, man.
Ooh, good Lord.
Yeah.
And then you started doing this?
I did. I missed helping people, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, if I knew that I was going to get a Clarksville police officer up here that wanted a beating, I'd have brought a stick with me. Good Lord.
That's awful, man.
31 years?
I love this, though. This is great, man. What other job can you spend all day long just going to people that need help?
Yeah.
Can you think of one?
Yeah,
Nobody.
I spent some time in the fire service, so I get it.
Yeah. So, you know.
The knees didn't hold up.
Well, you know, we're not as young as we used to be, are we?
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah. It's fine, though. It's fine. Yeah, we'll see what the...
I mean, regardless of what he does today, I mean, I'm refusing to ID, at least at the moment. We'll see how that plays out. I haven't broken... Go ahead. I can wait.
You're fine.
I don't see that I've done anything wrong to warrant pulling my ID.
Okay.
And that's where I'm standing at this point.
Okay.
But he's trying to trespass me from the building.
Yeah.
And she's saying they don't order. I didn't get a warning, right?
Okay.
So we're beyond that, and we're looking for my ID and paperwork.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even get a warning. He never said to me, "You're
what do you say?
trespassing."
You call it your person's ID? Is that how you guys refer to it? Is that what you call it? Like your government ID, the one that has your... I'm not familiar. You identify as sovereign citizen.
I do not.
You don't?
I do not.
Okay.
A lot of those people are a little bit far off the rails.
Okay.
And you know, I mean, they have a point to a certain extent.
They just take it too far.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, from the time we were both kids, he's a bit younger, and these two young ladies here, they don't know what I'm talking about. America was different.
Yeah, you're right. Changes
you know,
with the
and
society.
you know, I mean, when we were kids, everybody ran in front of the camera.
Yeah,
There's,
that's right.
I bet you there's anywhere between 8 and 10 cameras in that lobby.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What is this doing? I mean, I'm not armed, right? I almost wore my holster over here. Not the gun. No. You know what's funny too is that this building is not posted for no firearms. I've never seen a post office not posted. But I didn't even get that far with him. It's not posted. I know that as a carrier.
We got sidetracked. You said like right now you don't really want to provide your ID. And
No,
what
I
else?
haven't broken any law.
Yeah, what else were you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off. You said you really just want to talk to them about the poster. And
Right. And
feel
to,
his
regardless of how this goes, right? I'm going to call the postal inspector in Nashville tomorrow or early next week and notify them. One, your doors aren't marked, and nowhere on the building does it say U.S. postal property, restricted access. I mean, I started over there. I walked all the way around the building to the drop box, all the way back in here into the lobby.
You think you could probably do that without filming them, though? Let me just call the postal inspector.
There's no way to protect myself from this.
From what?
Quite honestly, this is Postal Service tyranny. He's kicking me out of the post office for recording.
Well, you gotta imagine, man. Cameras make people uncomfortable these days.
Well, that's
right?
what she said, right?
I mean,
but
people wanna sue
you're
everybody
a
first.
law enforcement officer, not a
Right.
comfort police.
No, this
Right?
is for him, not for me.
I know.
I'm recording you. You can record me.
Yeah,
if you like.
right.
I'm okay with that. That's my job. I have, but that's not.
I mean,
what
I have no reason to question what you guys are doing with your body-worn cameras.
Right.
But if you
Just to
research
protect you
it,
and me.
right, and that's the intent. But if you research it, there are cops manipulating those things all the time.
Well, they don't work
And
in
then-
Clarksville. I promise
Okay,
you that.
all right. Well,
They
that's
would be fired
comforting.
That quickly.
That's comforting.
I promise you, we have our chief would not. No one would allow it. Not even the most junior officer. We're here to take care of you and take care of him and take care of each other. Manipulating cameras is not what we do.
Yeah.
So anyway, stop talking about my camera. That's not what
yeah, you're
That's what
fine.
we're here for.
You're fine.
But my point was,
We're chewing the fat while we're waiting on him
I
to
was
make
really
a
trying to get to
decision.
the root of the issue, and I really think you have a valid point with that. That poster
I'll be
and
honest.
everything.
I'll be honest with you. I was just at the police station
Yeah.
and the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office a couple weeks ago.
Doing what?
Same thing.
Okay. We didn't
And I
have
did a
problem
couple of
with it, right?
FOIA. No,
Yeah.
nobody kicked me out. I was in the parking lot. I went all the way around the building.
But remember, it does make some people uncomfortable. And he's gotta run
I
this
understand
facility,
that.
right?
But you know, when I was a kid, my grandfather didn't carry he did in his pocket. He had a little 22 in his pocket. He walked into banks with it. I was a kid with him, right? But he wasn't wearing it openly.
Right.
And now everybody gets, oh my God, somebody's got a gun.
Well, it's a dangerous
Only police.
society these days, right?
Well, yeah, I get that, but you know that alludes to bigger issues.
Yeah. So your goal here today, what you really want them to update the poster, and you've got a concern with
You know,
the door,
to be
right?
quite honest with you, I mean, yeah, update the poster.
and
I mean, why is somebody and we're not even permit carry anymore? Why is somebody not being notified that they can't carry a firearm into the post office?
You have good points. I think you should call the postmaster. He should come down and
Not,
take care of
yeah, I don't think at this point the postmaster,
or the in general,
the inspector
whoever it is.
general, they're out of Nashville, but
Yeah, well, I think that's a good idea. You should do that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I will. I am.
mean, that's just making this place better.
right.
I agree
mean,
with you.
like the sheriff's office, right?
Yeah.
The firearm decal was on the inside door, not the outside door. Here's the problem with that. I walked through. Now
Right.
I'm already in the building.
Right. Absolutely.
Right now I'm getting all jammed up with eight of you guys, you know, mugging
Yeah.
me because I'm in there with a firearm.
Absolutely. That makes sense to me. That
Right?
makes sense.
I did the same thing to them. I'm like, that should be on the outside door, notifying me it said no smoking.
Inside the door?
No,
Oh,
on the outside door.
But the firearms was on the
It was
inside.
and I walked right by it because I had a sheriff's deputy in front of me and a couple coming in to do some sort of report. They were in front of me. I walked right by it. I missed it.
Okay. Well, whatever comes of this, I just ask that you be cool with us. We're being cool with you. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, no,
We're
that's
treating
fine.
You,
Yeah.
dignity and respect. Just,
It's a
lady
two-way
wants your
street.
ID card,
You
just
give
please be nice
what
to
you
her.
get. You get. Here's the thing: is that every time I have an engagement,
Yeah.
that's one more tick. Now
Tick
I'm on a
for what?
no-fly list or.
No.
Well, you're gonna run me through NCIC. Don't tell me you're not.
But we're not going to put you on a no-fly list.
No. But this is the deal, though. You
Yeah.
tick after tick after tick after tick. Because I'm not going to stop doing this.
Well, we don't.
I still have another post office downtown.
We're not keeping tabs of you or keeping track of you.
Yeah, well, Uncle Sugar does.
Well, not us. But if they run you through NCIC, just to make sure you don't have a warrant, it could be a bad.
I don't have any
We
warrants.
protect you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you have an interaction with
I just don't
negative-
see I just don't see the need to have my information. I wasn't even given a warning out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, if he said, "Hey, you're trespassing," he didn't even utter the words.
Yeah. If the law allows
He
it,
started to get loud. I said, "I'm not going to argue with you. Your
Yeah.
poster's outdated." And I says, "I'll go talk to the postmaster down because one of the ladies at the counter said that, or the gentleman at the counter said that he was down at the other station."
Okay. That's all right.
So I mean, that's where I was headed.
Yeah. Okay. All right, well, if the law allows it, and we'll be sure that it does, and he can, just like Walmart, people can trespass you from Walmart.
Well,
Whatever,
you
it's
can't
their
mix
property.
up public and private property.
Anyway, let me let you talk to the young lady here.
Hello.
How's it going?
Okay, it's going. So I spoke with the manager, okay?
Yeah,
And he also spoke with his manager, and they do.
the postmaster down at Madison Street.
I don't know exactly who.
Okay.
He just was on the phone with his boss. They do want you trespassed, okay?
Yeah.
So at this time, I'm just going to ask you to leave the property and not to come back, okay?
Yeah.
So if you,
How long is the trespass good for in
if
Tennessee?
The trespass is good.
1 year?
So it's a year. However, if they want to renew it,
Yeah,
it's
that's
up to
fine.
the
That's
business,
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I wasn't trying to give any one of you and draw 4 of you in here for this. I simply wanted to have a discussion with the man, and he was being difficult. The poster allowing me to do what I was doing in there is on the wall, and it's 16 years plus old.
Okay. All right.
And then not only that, I was pointing out to this gentleman, the door is not even marked for firearms.
Okay.
Every post office I've been to, there's no firearms
Okay.
allowed in there,
So-
and I've got a license to carry in this state.
Okay, so I understand that.
Yeah.
You're here for a specific reason. However, they want you to leave. So I'm
That's
giving
fine.
you the
That's
trespass
fine. I was on my way out anyway.
So you have to
Like
leave
I
now.
told you, I could have bypassed the whole supervisor thing on the way out. I bought my stamps and I was around the corner. I said, you know what?
Part of the trespass is
If I come back again, then it's criminal trespass. I mean, I guess I would have to bump into one of the four of you, but
It doesn't matter who. Next
well,
time
you know, I mean, I can't
you
imagine
go on.
him or you haven't snapped a picture of me yet. And quite frankly, I'm not hiding.
Yeah.
This is wet and it's cooler than you standing right there.
Ready to go, boss?
Yeah,
We gotta
I'm
get you
outta here.
We gotta get you out of here.
Yep. You too.
Thanks for being cooperative with us. Thank you.
I appreciate the professionalism, honestly. Honestly, okay?